Hello everyone, welcome to Numeric Learning, and today we will be doing the exercise 3.2 of your NCERT chapter 3, which is pair of linear equations in two variable. I have already covered and solved your first exercise 3.1. Do check it out if you haven't. So today we will be doing exercise 3.2. The very first question is solve the following pair of linear equations by substitution method. So you have got 6 questions and all the 6 questions have to be solved using substitution method. Okay, so let's get started with the first question. You are given x plus y equal to 14, x minus y equal to 4 using substitution method. So let the first equation be equation 1, let the second equation be equation 2. So from equation 1 we can write x in terms of y, which is x is equal to 14 minus y. Now let this be equation 3. Okay, you can take any one of the equation. You can even write the second, you can take the second equation and write x in terms of y. Okay, now substitute or put equation 3 in equation 2 because you have taken the equation 3 from equation 1, so we will substitute it in equation 2. Okay, what is equation 2? X minus y equal to 4. What is x here? In place of x you will be writing 14 minus y equal to 4. So what is it? 14, open the bracket, minus y is minus 2y equal to 4. So you have got minus 2y equal to 4 minus 14, which is minus 10. Negative signs on either sides get cancelled. So y is equal to 10 divided by 2, which is nothing but 5. Okay, now you can put y is equal to 5 in equation 3. In equation 3. So what do you get? X is equal to 14. Equation 3 is nothing but x equal to 14 minus y. So in place of y, I'll write 5. What is 14 minus 5? It is 9. So therefore, you can write finally x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5 is the final solution. Okay, so this is how we have to do the substitution method. Okay, you have to take any one of the equation, choose any one easier, simpler linear equation, write x in terms of y and substitute in the other one. And then get your variable y, put it in 3, get your x value. So it's very easy. Let's move on to the second question. Yeah, here it's given in terms of the variables r, s and t. Okay, as usual, I will be marking the first equation, that is s minus t equal to 3 as equation 1, s by 3 plus t by 2 equal to 6 as equation 2. So the equation 1 looks much simpler. So from equation 1, I can write s in terms of t. So s is equal to 3 plus t. So this will be equation number 3. And then you can substitute in equation 2. So in place of s, what do I write? 3 plus t whole divided by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. Take the LCM. LCM is 6. So 3 2s are 6. So 2 multiplied by the numerator, 3 plus t, plus 2 multiplied by what will give you 6? 2 multiplied by 3. So this 3 has to be multiplied with the numerator. So it's 3t is equal to 6. Cross multiply. What do you get? When you cross multiply and also solve, open the brackets here. So in the numerator, you'll have 2 into 3, 6 plus 2t plus 3t equal to cross multiply. 6 goes to the numerator. 6 6 are 36. Okay, so 2 plus 3. So 6 plus 5t is equal to 36. 5t equal to 36 minus 6, which is 30. Therefore, t is equal to 30 divided by 5, which is 6. So, therefore, t equal to 6. Now, put t equal to 6 in equation 3. Can put t equal to 6 in equation 3. What is your equation 3? S equal to 3 plus 3. Yeah, S is equal to 3 plus t. Here you can just put the value. So 3 plus, what is the value of t that we just got? 6. So what is 3 plus 6? It is 9. So therefore S is equal to 9. So this is the solution. What do you mean by finding the solution to a pair of linear equations or to a system of linear equation? That means whenever you are asked to solve, that means you have to find the variable value which satisfies both the given pair of linear equations. So here we have got S is equal to 6 and T equal to 6. Both are 6 respectively. No, S is equal to 9 here. S is equal to 9. Right? 6 plus 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. So S equal to 9 and T equal to 6. These are the final values. And this we are specifically using the substitution method in order to get to the solution. Moving on to the third question. 3x minus y equal to 3 and 9x minus 3y equal to 9. As usual, let the first one be equation 1, let the second be equation 2. Right? So, from equation 1, I can write what is your y. So, if see here, y goes to the RHS side to become plus y. 3 comes to the LHS. So, it will become minus 3. So, what is it? Y is equal to 3x minus 3. Let this be your equation 3. Now, substitute in equation 2. So, when you substitute, what do you get? 9x plus 9x minus 3y. In place of y, I can write it as 3x minus 3 is equal to 9. Solve it, open the brackets. So, you will have 9x minus 9x plus 3. 3 3s are 9 is equal to 9. Again, 9 plus 9x and minus 9x gets cancelled and you are getting 9 is equal to 9. Always remember, whenever one of the variable, here x itself is getting cancelled. So, whenever one variable gets cancelled, that means this pair of linear equation has infinitely many solutions. So, you can write since one variable gets cancelled, therefore, the given system of linear equations has infinitely many solutions. Not one, not two, but infinitely many solutions. You should remember that for infinitely many solutions, if you remember, your A1 by A2 will be equal to B1 by B2 and that will be also be equal to C1 by C2. So you can even cross check. Here see, what is 3 by 9? It is 1 by 3. Minus 1 by minus 3, it's also 1 by 3. C1 by C2 is also 1 by 3. So all the three ratios are equal. Whenever all the three ratios are equal, what does it mean? It means that it has infinitely many solutions. Okay. So, how, and if you are plotting it graphically, how will the lines look like? Each of the lines representing each of the linear equations will coincide over each other. Okay, that's why you say it has infinitely many solutions. So, the lines will be coincident. So, this is just for your understanding, coincident, or they will be overlapping each other. And the consistency, the system will be consistent because it does have solution, just that it has many solutions. Okay, I hope you understood. So let's move on to the Next question, that is your question number 4. Yeah, 0.2x plus 0.3y equal to 1.3 and 0.4x plus 0.5y equal to 2.3. Let's convert it into, let's remove the decimal first. So multiply both the equations throughout by 10 in order to remove the decimal. So what do you get here? 0.2 multiplied by 10 is 2. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. Now this will be your equation 1. And the second equation is 4x plus 5y is equal to 23. This is your equation 2. So we have to take any one of the equations. So let us choose the first one. Write x in terms of y. So you can write from 1. From 1, you can write 2x equal to 13 minus 3y. So what is x? X will be nothing but 13 minus 3y divided by 2. Right? Now you can substitute this equation in equation 2. Okay, so let this be equation 3 as I said. This is how exactly we do whenever it's a substitution method. Now substitute equation 3 in equation 2. So what is your equation 2 here? 4x plus 5y is equal to 23. So in place of x, we are going to write, in place of x, 13 minus 3y whole divided by 2 plus 5y equal to 23. So you can cancel 2 2s are 4. So what you have here is 2 multiplied by 13 minus 3y plus 5y is equal to 23. Open the brackets, multiply 2 internally. So 2 into 13 is 26 minus 6y plus 5y equal to 23. So what is minus 6y plus 5y? It is just minus y equal to 23 minus 26. Be very careful with the signs. It is minus 3. So you have got, therefore, negative negative gets cancelled. Y is equal to 3. Now this you can substitute in equation 3. So put it in equation 3. So what is your x here? X is equal to 13 minus 3 multiplied by y is nothing but 3 whole divided by 2. So what is it? 13 minus 9 by 2. What is 13 minus 9? It's 4. So 4 by 2, which is 2. So therefore you can write your final answer is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 is your final solution using substitution method. So let's do the next question. The fifth question, root 2x plus root 3y equal to 0 and root 3x minus root 8y equal to 0. Let's do the same way. Mark the first equation as 1, the second equation and 2. So from 1, you can write root 2x is equal to minus root 3y. Right? And x is equal to minus root 3y divided by root 2. Let this be equation number 3. So substitute equation 3 in equation 2. So when you substitute here, root 3, in place of x, I am going to write minus root 3y divided by root 2. Right? In place of x, I am going to substitute it with this value. Minus root 8y equal to 0. So we have to just solve it. Okay. So what is root 3 multiplied by minus root 3? Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So I can write it as minus 3y divided by root 2 minus root 8y divided by 1 equal to 0. Take the LCM as root 2. So numerator will have minus 3y minus, what is root 8 multiplied by root 2? Root 8 multiplied by root 2 is nothing but root of 8 into 2, which is 16. Okay. So root 16 and then y equal to 0. So root 2 will go to the other side. Root 2 multiplied by 0 will be 0. So here what you get? Minus 3y minus what is root 16? It is just 4. Y equal to 0. So what is here? Minus 3y minus 4y is minus 7y equal to 0. Therefore, y is equal to 0. Okay. So you can put y equal to 0 in equation 3. So what is your equation 3? X equal to minus root 3y by. So therefore you are also getting x as 0. So x is equal to minus root 3. Y is 0 divided by root 2. Right? So this is also 0. So therefore you can write x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 is the solution. Is the solution. And then moving on to the next one here. The sixth question. 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 equal to minus 2. Let this be your equation 1. X by 3 plus y by 2 equal to 13 by 6. Let this be equation 2. So the very first thing, let us use from 1. Okay, so from equation 1, what can you write? You have to write x in terms of y, isn't it? So, but before writing that, what we can do is, you can take the LCM and remove the fraction. So for the first equation, what is the LCM? It is 6. So what does the numerator become? 2 into 3 is 6. So 3 multiplied by 3x, which is nothing but 9x. So the numerator 9x minus, again 3 multiplied by what is 6? Multiplied by 2. This multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5y is nothing but 10y. So minus 10y equal to minus 2. Cross multiply. So you get 9x minus 10y equal to minus 12. Like this be equation 1. So whenever you're given in fractions, let's take the LCM and remove the fraction. Okay, similarly for 2. Second equation, again the LCM is 6. So you will have 2x plus 3y in the numerator equal to 13 divided by 6. By 6 gets cancelled. Therefore, the second equation is nothing but 2x plus 3y equal to 13. This is your equation number 2. Again, now let us write x in terms of y. From equation 1, what is your 9x equal to? 10y minus 12, isn't it? And x is nothing but 10y minus 12 divided by 9. Put this in equation 2. So we can write, this is your equation number 3. So let me write, put 3 in 2. So what is it? 2 multiplied. In place of x, I am going to write 10y minus 12 divided by 9 plus 3y equal to 13. Right? Take the LCM again here. Your LCM is 9. What is the numerator? Again, 2 into 2, 10y minus 12. It's the same thing. There's no change. So I'm just multiplying. 2 multiplied by 10y is 20y. Minus 2 into 12 is 24. Plus, here it's by 1, right? So here 1 multiplied by 9 is 9. So 9 into 3y is 9 3s are 27. So plus 27y equal to 13. Cross multiply. What is 13 multiplied by 9? 9 3s are 27. 7, 2, 1, 1, 7. Okay. Here you can just simplify. What is 20y plus 20y plus 27y? It is 47y. So write down 47y minus 24 equal to 117. Therefore, 47y equal to 117 plus 24. So when you add them, what will you get? 4 plus 7 plus 4, 11. 4, 141. Okay, y is equal to 141 divided by 47. So you should think which number multiplied by 7 will have 1 in its units place. So if you know 47 multiplied by 3, 47, 7 3s are 21. So 1 is in the units place, isn't it? So 47 multiplied by 3. So 21, 3 7s are 21. 1, 2 carry over. 4 3s are 12 plus 2, 14. So the answer is, therefore, y equal to 3 is the first answer. Okay, the first value of the variable. Now put this in 3. So you can put y equal to 3 in equation 3. So what is your equation 3? X equal to 10y minus 12 divided by 9. So you can write 10 multiplied by, in place of y, I'll write 3 minus 12 by 9. So what is it? 30 minus 12 by 9. What is 30 minus 12? It is 18. 18 by 9. 9 2s are 18. So the answer is, therefore, you can finally write x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 is the solution of this particular pair of linear equations. Okay, so very easily, very clearly we are able to do it. I'm sure you are able to understand, but don't just watch the video. Please do pause it and do it along with me. Okay, it's very much important that with respect to your preparation for your board exam, CBSE recommends that every student must, at the basic stage of your preparation, be able to solve any kind of question which is related to your NCERT exercises and the solved examples. After which you should also be taking out your exemplar book and solving each exercise in your exemplar. Okay, so let's do the next question. So here is the next question. You have to solve. You are again given a pair of linear equations, 2x plus 3y equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24. Find the value of m for which y equal to mx plus 3. Let's do it. So 2x plus 3y, here not specified whether we have to use elimination or we have to use the substitution method. We can choose any one. So 2x plus 3y equal to 11. 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24. Let this be equations 1 and 2 respectively. So from 1, let's use the substitution method. 2x, I can write it as 11 minus 3y and x is nothing but 11 minus 3y whole divided by 2. So let this be equation 3. Put 3 in 2. Put 3 in equation 2. So what do you get? 2 multiplied by, in place of x, 11 minus 3y divided by 2 minus 4y equal to minus 24. 2 gets cancelled. So here you have 11 minus 3y minus 4y equal to minus 24. So minus 7y, minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7y equal to minus 24 minus 11, which is minus 35. Negative gets cancelled. So y is equal to 35 by 7. 7 5s are 35. Therefore, you can write y is equal to 5. Now then you have to substitute. You can write substitute y equal to 5 in equation 3. In equation 3. So what is your equation 3? X is equal to 11 minus 3y. In place of y, I'll write 5 whole divided by 2. Right? So 11 minus 3 5s are 15 by 2, which is nothing but minus 4 by 2, which is nothing but minus 2. So therefore, your x is minus 2. But are you asked x and y? No. You are asked to find, after finding out, after solving for x and y, find the value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. So now write down. So when y equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2, the expression which is given is y equal to mx plus 3. Y equal to mx plus 3. You have to find the value of m for which, so let's substitute it here. Y is nothing but 5 equal to m multiplied by x is minus 2 plus 3. So 5 equal to minus 2m plus 3. So what can you write? Minus 2m is equal to 5 minus 3, which is 2. So minus 2m equal to 2, m is equal to minus 2 by 2, which is 1. Right? Minus 1. So therefore, what are you getting the value of m as? M is equal to minus 1 is your final answer. Read the question carefully. You could be given any other expression instead of the one which is given right here. Okay, any other expression would be given wherein you have to just substitute x and y and then get the final answer. Moving on to the next question. So here you have a set of let me see how many questions are here. We have a set of 6 questions. Okay, so you have to form a pair of linear equations for the following problems. There are 6 or 7 questions that are given here in the NCERT. 6 questions. You have to find their solution by substitution method. Okay, whenever they are specifying a particular method, you should stick to that method only. Okay, let's see the question. The word problems. The difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find them. First, let's write the two linear equations. Here you have to find the two numbers. Okay, so let the numbers be x and y. Let the numbers be x and y. Obviously, when you have a difference between two numbers, one number is always greater and the other one is smaller. So let x be greater than y. Okay, and what is the first thing that's given here? The difference between the two numbers. X is one number and y is another number, right? So these are the two numbers which we have to find. The difference between the two numbers is 26. So that's the first equation. X minus y is equal to 26. This is your first equation. Okay, and then one number is 3 times the other. Okay, one number. So x is nothing but 3 times the other number, 3 times y. So this is your equation 2. Very easy. X is already in terms of y. So we can put equation 2 in equation 1. So what do you get? X minus y equal to 26. And what is x equal to? 3y. 3y minus y equal to 26. 3y minus y is 2y equal to 26. And therefore y is equal to 26 by 2, which is 13. So one of the number is 13. So you can put y equal to 13 in equation 2. What do you get? X is equal to 3 times y. Y is 13. What is 3 multiplied by 13? It is 39. So you can write, therefore, the numbers are 39 and 13 respectively. These are the two numbers. We have easily done using substitution method. Is it clear? Now moving on to the next question. The larger of the two supplementary angle. What do you mean by supplementary angle? Supplementary angle refers to the sum of the two angles. The sum of two angles is nothing but 180 degree. That's what it means by supplementary. Complementary means 90 degree. So what is given is the larger of the two supplementary angle exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. Find them. So let's write, let the two angles be, let the two angles be x and y respectively. And the larger one can be x. You can again write the same way as we did in the previous question. Let x be greater than y. What is given here? We know that the sum of the supplementary angle, that is x plus y, will be always equal to 180 degrees. That's why they have given supplementary. So this is your equation 1. And the second thing is the larger of the two angle exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. What is given here is the bigger one, the larger one is 18 times more than y, or x minus y is equal to 18. That's what is the second equation. So x minus y is equal to 18. This is your equation 2. Right? Let us use substitution method. So from here, let's take from equation 2, we can write x is equal to 18 plus y, and this is your equation number 3. Okay, so put 3 in 1, put equation 3 in equation 1. So what do you get? In place of x, I'll write 18 plus y. Again, you have a plus y in equation 1 is equal to 180 degrees. So 18 plus 2y equal to 180. 2y equal to 180 minus 18. So you have 2, 7 minus 1, which is 6, and then 162. So therefore, y will be equal to 162 divided by 2. So 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2. So y is equal to 81. Then you can substitute, put y equal to 81 in equation 3, and you can get x. Okay, in equation 3. So what is x equal to? 18 plus 81, which is nothing but 18 plus 81 is 99. Therefore, x is nothing but 99 degree. So angle means the unit will be degree. Okay, so therefore you can write, therefore the two angles are 99 degrees and 81 respectively. This is your final answer. Always make sure you write the final answer and not just leave it with respect to x and y. Okay. So here is the next question. The coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. Later, she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1,750. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. Whatever you are asked to find, you can take that as x and y respectively. So let's write, let the cost of each bat, let it be rupees x, and let the cost of each ball be rupees y, because that's what you are asked to find. Yeah. So if one of the bat costs rupees x, right? So if one bat costs rupees 100, how much will 7 bats cost? 7 into 100 is 700. If one ball costs rupees 5, how much will 6 balls cost? 6 into 5, isn't it? The same way, the first equation can be written with the first line in the word problem, right? So 5 bats, each bat is x. So the cost of 7 bats will be 7x plus 6 balls. Each ball is y. So 6 balls, it is 6y. So the total cost is 3,800. This is your equation number 1. Later, she buys 3 bats. So 3 bats means what will be the cost of 3 bats? 3 multiplied by x. And plus 5 balls means 5 multiplied by ball. The cost of each ball is y. So 5y is equal to 1,750. This is your equation 2. Now this is a subdivision under the main question. So you have to only choose, this is the third question, right? Only using substitution method. So all the word problems here we will be using only substitution method. So again, so from equation 1, we can write x in terms of y or y in terms of x. Let's write 6y equal to 3800 minus 7x. Here I am going to express y in terms of x. Anything is fine, right? So y is equal to 3800 minus 7x whole divided by 6. So this is your equation 3. Let's put it in equation 2. So you can put 3 or substitute 3 in equation 2. What is it? 3x plus 5. In place of y, I am going to write 3800 minus 7x whole divided by 6 is equal to 1750. Isn't it? So now here you have 3x plus, let's multiply it inside. And so what do you get? 38 multiplied by 5. So 5 8s are 40, 0, 4, 15 plus, so 19, 190 and then the 2 zeros. Minus 5 into 7, 35x whole divided by 6 equal to 1750. Let's take the LCM. Here it is by 1. So the LCM will be 6. So 1 into what will give you 6? 1 multiplied by 6. So multiply 3x with 6. So it is 18x plus 6 multiplied by 1 is 6. This 1 you can multiply the numerator. So 1 multiplied by any number is the same. So 19,000 minus 37x equal to 1750. Cross multiply. So what do you get? 18x. What is 18x minus 37x? So 37 minus 18. Okay, 17. 2. It is okay, sorry, here I made a mistake. 7 into 5, right? 5 sevens are 35. So here it is 35. Okay, so 35x, 35x. So let's correct it. 35 minus 18 is what you have to calculate. So 15 minus 8, again 7. So you will be getting minus 17x in the numerator plus 19,000 is equal to 1750 multiplied by 6. So 30, 42, 43, 44, 45, 54. So you will be getting 10,500 in the, when you are cross multiplying, right? So when you are cross multiplying, that is 6 multiplied by 1750, you will be getting 10,500. So what is minus 17x equal to? 10,500 minus 19,000. Right? You can just solve 19,000 minus 10,500. So 0, 0. So you get 8,500. Right? Minus, because the greater number has a negative sign, minus 8,500. Here you will have minus 17x. Negative, negative gets cancelled. So what is x equal to? 8,500 divided by 17. 17 5s are 85. So 500. Therefore, you get x is equal to rupees 500. What is x? X is nothing but the cost of the bat. Okay. Now you can put x in, you can write it here. Put x equal to 500 in equation number 3. So what do you get? Y is equal to 3800 minus 7 into 500. Okay. Let me write it clearly. 7 multiplied by 500. So in place of x, I'm going to write the value that I just got. Okay. Because I don't have place here. Whole divided by, what is it? 6. So here you'll be getting 3800 minus 7 5s are 35 whole divided by 6. So you here 3800 minus 3500 is just 300 divided by 6. 6 5s are 30. So therefore y equal to 50. Okay. So you should finally write, therefore the cost of one bat is nothing but rupees 500 and the cost of one ball is nothing but rupees 50, because that's what we assumed initially, right? X is nothing but cost of each bat. X we have got it as 500 and Y we have got it as 50. Okay, so fine, this is what is the final answer. I hope you understood. Okay. Now moving on to the next question. The taxi charge is very good question, very important question. The taxi charges in a city, it consists of fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. For a distance of 10 kilometers, the charge paid is 105, and for a journey of 15 kilometers, the charge paid is rupees 155. What are the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer? So as I told you, whatever is asked, that you can take it as your variable. So write down, let the fixed charges, let it be denoted by rupees X. That means how many soever kilometers you travel, fixed charge is always something which is a component in your total charge. Okay, fixed charges you have to pay. Let it be rupees X, and let the charges per kilometer, let it be rupees Y. Okay, this is a variable. So the more kilometers you travel, you'll have to pay more charges per kilometer. Okay, now according to the question, what is the first question? For a distance of 10 kilometers, that means fixed charge is X plus 1 for each kilometer, the cost is Y. So for 10 kilometers, how much will it be? 10Y. So X plus 10Y is the total charge. How much has the person paid? 105. So X plus 10Y for a distance of 10 kilometers, the total charges were 105. This is your equation 1. And for a journey of 15 kilometers, that is, X is the fixed charge plus for 15 kilometers, charges per kilometer is Y. So 15 kilometers means 15Y is equal to 155. This is your equation 2. So from 1, as all these questions have to be solved using substitution method. So from 1, I can write X is nothing but 105 minus 10Y. So this is my equation 3. You can put equation 3 in equation 2. So what do you get? In place of X, I will write 105 minus 10Y plus 15Y. This is what I'm just substituting X here. Okay. So this is your X plus 15Y continues as it is equal to 155. So what is it? 15 minus 10. 5Y is nothing but 155 minus 105. So 50. Therefore, what is your Y? 50 divided by 5, which is nothing but 10. What is your Y? Y is the charges per kilometer. So therefore the charges per kilometer is nothing but rupees 10. Okay. Now you can put Y equal to 10 in equation 3. So what is your equation 3? X is nothing but 105 minus 10Y. In place of Y, I'll put the value Y equal to 10. So what is it? 105 minus 10 into 10 is 100. That is nothing but X is nothing but 105 minus 100 is just 5. So therefore, what is X? Is the fixed charge. Therefore, the fixed charges is nothing but rupees 5. And the charge per kilometer is rupees 5. That's all. Okay, and charges per kilometer is rupees 10. But what is asked here? This we have found out. What is the fixed charge? Rupees 5. And the charge per kilometer. Every kilometer you'll have to pay rupees 10 per kilometer. What is the next question? How much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 kilometer? Very easy. So, therefore, you can write down for charges for 25 kilometer will be X is the fixed charge plus 25 times Y. Right, 25 kilometer per kilometer Y. So just substitute. What is your X? X is 5 plus 25 multiplied by Y. What is your Y? Y is 10. So 5 plus 250, that is 255 rupees. 255 will be the charges for 25 kilometer distance. Okay, this is your final answer. Very important question, but if you have understood the concept, then it is very, very easy to translate or to write the given sentence in terms of the linear equation. Okay, so fixed charge, variable, and then variable charge, that is the charge per kilometer. You are just assuming it to be X and Y respectively, and then you should understand. Okay, for a distance of 10 kilometers means fixed charge is X plus 10 times Y. Y is the charge per kilometer. Same way for 15 kilometers, X plus 15Y is equal to 155. Solve for X and Y using substitution method. Okay. Hope you understood. It's a very, very good question. It's very important if you have to, you have to practice this. So, okay. So the next question is here. Okay. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fraction. What you have to find is what you have to initially take it as your unknown. Okay, so let's start. You are asked to find the fraction. Let's write, let the fraction be X by Y. Okay, so here your X is nothing but your numerator and Y is your denominator. Now let's read the question and just apply the same here. What is given? The fraction becomes 9 by 11. The fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. So what is the existing numerator? It is just X plus 2. You are adding 2 to both numerator and denominator. Okay, so this is the first one. The second one is nothing but if 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, so let's add 3. So X plus 3 by Y plus 3, it becomes 5 by, the fraction becomes 5 by 6. You have to find X and Y. Okay, so let's do it. Cross multiply the first one. So 11 multiplied by X plus 2 is equal to 9 multiplied by Y plus 2. Open the bracket. So what do you get? 11x plus 22 equal to 9y plus 18. So 11x minus 9y, I'm taking it to the LHS side. RHS, it's 18 minus 22. What is 18 minus 22? Minus 4. Okay, so 11x minus 9y equal to minus 4. Let this be your equation 1. The same way here also, let us cross multiply. Okay, so 6 multiplied by x plus 3 is equal to 5 multiplied by y plus 3. Solve very, very carefully. Okay, 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15. So 6x minus 5y equal to 15 minus 18. That is nothing but minus 3. So 6x minus 5y equal to minus, this is your equation number 2. Right? So from 1, let me express x in terms of y. 11x equal to, what can I write? I can write 9y minus 4. Isn't it? Minus 9y goes to the other side, it becomes plus y. So x is nothing but 9y minus 4 divided by 11. Let this be your equation 3. So you can write, put 3 in 2. Put equation 3 in 2. So what do you get? 6 multiplied by, in place of x, I am going to write 9y minus 4 by 11 minus 5y. So everything is in terms of y equal to minus 3. Correct? So what is 6 into 9? 54. 9 6 are 54. Y minus 6 4s are 24 divided by 11 minus 5y equal to minus 3. So many students do this mistake. They directly take 11 to the other side. You cannot take unless you take the LCM. Okay, so when you take the LCM as 11 here, the first term has the numerator 54y minus 24. So this is by 1. Okay, so here what you have, 1 multiplied by 11 is 11. So this 11 you have to multiply it with the numerator. The sign will not change. So minus 11 5s are 55y equal to minus 3. So the whole of the terms have denominator as 11. Only then can you take this 11 to the other side. Okay, cross multiply. So what do you get? What is 54y minus 55y? It is just minus y. Minus 24 is equal to 11 into minus 3, minus 33. So minus y is nothing but minus 33 plus 24. When you subtract, what do you get? It is 33 minus 24, right? 9. So minus 9. So minus y equal to minus 9. Therefore, y is nothing but 9. So let's find out x. So you can write, put y equal to 9 in 3, in equation 3. So what is it? X is equal to 9y minus 4 divided by your given 11, isn't it? So 9 multiplied by y is nothing but 9 minus 4 by 11. 9 9s are 81 minus 4 by 11. What is 81 minus 4? It is 77 by 11. So you get, therefore x is equal to 7 is what you are getting. Y equal to 9. Therefore, what do you have to find? We have to find the fraction x by y. Okay, so therefore the fraction x by y is nothing but the fraction is 7 by x by y. Isn't it? 7 by 9. Hence, you have solved it. So look at how easy these questions are. So usually in NCERT, there will only be one question. Each question will be of a different type. Okay, but if you have one entire method, you'll have the entire exercise questions and multiple subdivisions for implementing or using the same method for practice. Okay, like all these word problems, we are only using substitution method. In the next exercise 3.3, they are also introducing elimination method. Okay, now let's do this. This is the sixth question and the last question of the exercise. 5 years hence means after. Okay, 5 years hence, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. So here you have two characters. First one is Jacob and the next character is the son. Okay, this is your present age, this is your future, and this is your past. Just an example. Okay, so let the present age, what are you asked here? See, 5 years ago, that means past. Okay, and 5 years hence means future. Jacob's age will be 7 times that of his son. What are their present ages? So you are asked to find their present ages. Okay, so let the present age of Jacob, let it be x, let the son's age be y. In the past, that is, where is past means how many years ago is given? 5 years ago, right? 5 years ago means Jacob's age would have been x minus 5. Son's age would have been y minus 5, 5 years ago. Future, what is given about the future thing? 5 years hence, that means after 5 years, that is x plus, present age is x, after 5 years it will be x plus 5. Present age of the son is y, after 5 years it will be y plus 5. Correct? Now, once you have written this, it's very easy for you to calculate, to write the two linear equations. So, the very first thing is 5 years hence, that is after 5 years, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his sons. Look only here, 5 years hence, age of Jacob will be x plus 5, son will be y plus 5. So, what is given? The age of Jacob, that is x plus 5, will be 3 times that of his son, y plus 5. This is what is given. This is the first equation which is given. Secondly, what is given here? 5 years ago. So, you have to take a look at the ages 5 years ago, x minus 5 and y minus 5. So, 5 years ago, Jacob's age. So, what is Jacob's age? X minus 5 was, that is equal to 7 times that of his son. Son's age was y minus 5. So, just solve it. X plus 5 equal to, open the bracket, 3y plus 15. So, x minus 3y equal to 15 minus 5, which is 10. So, x minus 3y equal to 10. Let this be your equation 1. On the other side, x minus 5 equal to 7y minus 35. So, what do you get? X minus 7y equal to minus 35 plus 5, which is nothing but minus 30. So, x minus 7y equal to minus, let this be equation 2. Okay. So, from equation 1, I can write x as nothing but 10 plus 3y. Okay. So, let this be equation 3 because you are using the substitution method. You can write, put 3 in equation 2. So, what do you get? In place of x, I am going to write 10 plus 3y minus 7y. This is equation number 2. So, in place of x, I am writing 10 plus 3y minus 7y equal to minus 30. Equal to minus 30. So, just solve it. What is 3 minus 7y minus 4y equal to minus 30 plus 10 goes to the other side. It becomes minus 10. This is minus 40, right? Minus 4y equal to, so minus minus gets cancelled. Y is nothing but 40 by 4, which is 10. Okay, so you can write therefore y is nothing but 10. And then you can just put y equal to 10 in your equation number 3. So what do you get? X is nothing but 10 plus 3 times y is 10. So, 10 plus 30, which is x equal to 40. Okay. So, this is nothing but therefore, what is x now? The present age of, therefore, write down. The present age of Jacob is what is your x, which is 40 years. And the present age of his son is nothing but 10 years. Is your final answer. So this is how you have to do. Don't just leave it as x and y respectively. You don't know what is it, isn't it? So you have to, this is ages. So ages, the unit is years. So there ends your exercise 3.2. Okay, I hope it was useful. Please do each and every problem of your NCERT, and in the next video I'll also be doing the next exercise, which is exercise 3.3 of your linear equations. So do leave your feedback in the comments. I hope you were able to solve all the questions, and if you have any doubts, please do post it in the comments as well. Thank you so much. Happy learning. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.